This is Chronic, and I'm gonna make like a little tour slash like I don't know what you call this. This is a tour, so, like I say it's a review of the Garnet Gaming military piece. It's currently a server that I know life. Like I don't know, one day I just joined it. I screwed around for a little bit, but then I actually started taking it like really serious, and now I'm a no life, right? This is all I play. But I'm gonna start off. So when you get on the server, you start as a civilian, right? And I'm a civilian currently. I have no job. I'm just here. But what you want to do is you want to press F4 and go to Taliban or U.S. Army recruit. I'm gonna say go to Taliban because it's everyone that plays the server like automatically goes to U.S. It's look at this. Yeah. So I mean, there should be more tallies on, right? You spawn down here, right? Then you go up here. Whoops. Alright, whatever. You know, you spawn down here. Someone's gonna train you, tell you how to play the server, and yeah. There's a bunch of rules that you need to know. It's pretty crazy. So once you become a recruit or a soldier, you're gonna participate in wars, and you're gonna go to the debrief, right? Before and after every war, there's a debrief, right? For the Taliban, here's the debrief, right? And you guys line up on these lines, and different people line up here. So like, I mean, soldiers line up in one line, Al Qaeda lines up in one line, and IJU, and and then stuff like that. During war, there are 4 objectives. There's the comms, which is over here. And that's one main point that you have to take. There's outpost, which is over here. This is outpost, and over here is toxic crater. Over here is UK. Those are all 4 of them, right? And over here is RU base. It's not really used anymore. Back in the day, RU used to inhabit this. It was pretty cool, I guess, but they stopped doing that. Same with UK, but they use this as a war spot now, I guess. I don't know. But if you're you're gonna start off as a tally private or a 11B private, which is for the US. And the way to get higher ranks is that when you participate in war and you do good, you're gonna get recommended by people. And when you get recommended, they will call you up, and your name will be changed to from private to a private first class, I think. And yeah, you do that and do that, right? And you get a high rank. If you don't like being in the U.S. Army, you can join the sub-factions. So there's U.S. Army, which is this, like the stock one, I guess. And then you have the Marines. You have the military police, the Rangers, the Green Beret, and the Navy. And the way to join these factions, the sub-factions, you have to do trials. And during war, after war, if you look in the chat, like this right here, there's a demolition tryout going on. You can do that tryout, and it's pretty cool actually. You try out, they're gonna ask you questions, they're gonna ask you the ROEs. Basically, they want to see if you know how to do it, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Another thing that they do during tryouts is that they do Spets Mountain, which is this bad boy right here. Spets is crazy, right? Like, you have to climb it up in like 6 seconds, I think, for a lot of tryouts, or 5. And yeah, this leads you to UK base, and it's a good vantage point, right? It's pretty cool. I like it. Gas station right here. A lot of times they dismiss tryouts over here, and you'll do your tryouts in here. But for the most part, you don't really need to do that. Another thing that you need to know for tryouts is how to do the obstacle course. It's really cool how you do it. You just climb up here, shoot, bang, bang, bang. Jump over go through every target and all that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, you try out for like different things. Like I don't know, they vary in hardness. Like once you get into Devgru and Marsog, it's almost impossible to do. But you can do it, I guess. Now for like the tally, they have Taliban. It goes to IJU. It has Al Qaeda, National Police, and the ISI, which is also really hard to get into. And then for the donatable classes, it's all underneath here. Like these are donatable classes, and these are to like don't know. They're pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, basically the server is like the more you play, the better ranking you'll get, and it's pretty neat how everything works. This is the Taliban base. You spawn here. You're not supposed to leave this line, or you're not supposed to be in here as a corporal or like below. See, it says any below. Yeah. If you're corporal, like if this guy's out here, he's gonna get shot and killed, right? I'll show you the US base real quick, and yeah, the server is pretty cool. I enjoy it. It's like really serious, so basically, like, yeah, everyone's gonna line up like this. Like, these are for demolition trials. You line up in the demolition. Okay, dang. Alright. Yeah, it's really serious. If you make mistakes, people get mad at you, right? Basically, you're not supposed to be down here as a private. I mean, you can, but like, once you get down to these areas, you can't be, right? Like, MP Hall is off limits to privates or corporal or anyone below officer, right? You can't be down there. Yeah. So, I've had a really good time on the server. Like, I have no life. It's pretty enjoyable. I'm sure you will too if like you dedicate time to it. It's not gonna be easy at first. You're probably gonna get mad and like rage quit, but you just gotta keep playing and then get to know people. People, like, once they get to know you, you know. And yeah. Well, this is the Chronic Gamer signing off. God, kill me. But yeah, bye.
Press any key to return to the main menu.